So again, from here on out, Flickies will not be found inside Badniks. They will be found in little containers strewn all throughout the level.
Aw, like the olden days.
Well, yeah, because, like, apparently the explanation is that, like, Eggman didn't have enough time to, like, fully robotize these Flickies.
Right, like, this is like his base of operations now. We're finally, like, gumming up the works. But yeah, it was, sorry, the music was, it was, like, very soft, the music, it felt like to me. Oh, hey, nice. I will say it, I will at the very least say this. I don't think anyone thought Legends Arceus was actually going to do as well as it did when it was first shown off.
Well, that's because
there was a lot of skepticism.
Well, yeah, a lot of it having to do with the fact that, like, a lot of people are kind of, for valid reasons, mind you, very pissy about anything the Pokemon Company does.
It's usually very... Yeah, it's usually very cynical, and with good reason, because we've seen what they're used to. But I will say this, that I want to be surprised, but I'm definitely not going to pre-order it like I did Forces. I've learned my lesson now.
I mean, at least with... It's weird for me to say this. At least with Forces Defense, at least you weren't paying a premium just to get it.
No, it was like $40.
Yeah.
Which even then, I definitely can't agree. It feels like that wasn't enough.
It was at very most like $20, like 30, maybe 30 tops. It was not like a big, like, I could list off other things I paid $40 for it. I could list off things I paid $20 for it that gave me more. That freaking Hollow Knight with all of its free DLC, that was like only like $20-30 tops.
Well, didn't you once say it was like, wasn't it like 15 at one point?
It was on sale. Yeah, it was a Steam sale. Like, but
Knuckles!
Knuckles. Okay,
Yep.
well, at least we know he's here somewhere.
I was gonna make a joke about how, like, you can't say all it's DLC because we still don't have Silk Song, which totally will exist, we swear.
Man, it's honestly kind of sad in retrospect how long that game's been announced for the longest time, and yet I just backtracked, didn't I?
No. You have to be moving. Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We're
you
back
did.
To the start.
Yeah.
Oops.
So it's possible that maybe we could like spin dash through a wall, like there.
I think that was the.
Right there.
Was that the one?
Try.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, no. Like go to the left. Don't go there. Like try spin dashing through that wall towards Knuckles.
Oh, this wall?
Yes.
Huh. Son
What
of
do
a
you
bitch.
know?
Finally, this map actually did something. Okay, give it.
You know what? I think I realized the giveaway. There was no pipe connecting through.
Right.
there
Yeah,
to
and
here,
I saw that on the
yeah,
map. I was like, well,
you were on the money.
How else could you get
And
there?
speaking of money, here you go, you greedy bastard.
Finally.
Now I can finally pay off the mortgage on the Angel Island.
Mortgage.
Damn. Oh, damn. That should have been our running gag thing, where it's just a different like, I have to go pay my Chipotle bill.
Chipotle bill.
I have to go wax my mustache.
I need to go I gotta rent a new pair of socks.
Oh, jeez, I'm kinda close now.
Got this.
I gotta go tell it on the mountain.
Okay. Just easy does this. Oh.
Should be said, ladies and gentlemen, by this point I'm poor, let's play this blind.
Yep, I know. Okay.
No! I was off by one!
Get out of here, you nipper plant. He's mad. Okay, well...
Can I have one more go, please?
Sorry, Sonic, but the interest rate has just gone up.
It's like, do I look like I'm made of special stages?
Okay, well, worst case scenario, we know how to get back here. I'm assuming you can't even spin dash up these slopes. Ah, well, just
You almost
too
can.
steep.
I knew greasing them up with cooking oil would help.
My mind went somewhere else. It wasn't as bad as you thought, but I heard in my head like, I knew greasing them up with my spit would have worked.
It took a couple of hours, and I had to hydrate something fierce, but I feel like the results speak for themselves.
Nothing like a good old spit shine.
Spit shine!
Hey, Knucklehead, I brought you your money.
Actually, perfect timing with the little cross in his arms. Okay, so here we go. Let's see how we got. Yeah, I see the problem with this stage.
Think of all the great tacos you can eat.
But I see the problem with the stage is because the slope gets so steep that it's hard to tell where the spikes are gonna be.
I mean, it really goes to show, like, I mean, if it means anything, what am I trying to say?
This is the last one. It's gonna be the hardest.
Yeah, maybe I should just follow your example and just concentrate.
Yeah, I say just don't worry. You concentrate. Hype and I will talk. Hype.
Yes?
Onion rings, yeah or nay?
Nay. I feel like I've mentioned that before, but I don't like onion rings.
That's fair. I don't mind them too much. It depends on what you're dipping them. But like, if they're in a burger, it works. See how well that works. There you go.
I knew our food tangents would save the day.
It's just it's fine, and I'm not saying that I don't like doing live stuff. This live stuff is fun, but I'm saying like that is.
Oh, hello.
Ooh.
You have unlocked Supersonic. Collect 50 rings and then jump and press spin dash to toggle Supersonic.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I don't like doing live stuff. This is still super fun, but I will definitely say that this is definitely why I'm usually a little cautious about it because if I was playing a
Actually,
game,
wait.
God.
Hold that thought. A thought just occurred to me. With it, between the ratio of giving my rings to Tails and Knuckles, how often did I actually give it to Tails? If at all.
It was really only like one. No, it was one time because remember we had to bust through with the tornado back in I think the second world. But we'll look back. But I definitely think it was Knuckles we begrudgingly gave our money to the most. We just kept finding him first. But
Tails' advancements in science will be funded another day.
oh well.
When he actually has, when he thinks of better hiding spots to let me give him my rings.
Stop trying to convince me that witch was a real boss. It was a witch. All you did was fly a plane. I know, he didn't fly a plane, he just...
Tails, you make up the weirdest stories.
Tails, your story's getting weird. Oh, I can't do an Eddie impression.
We have found shelter!
Anyway, alright, so... that's right, I was also looking up a video of this level because I was like, okay, what do you do after you get to that part with the switch? So right here, like, they definitely hit the switch, but... Was it a glitch? Like, did we mess up something? Like, okay, so flip the switch.
I hope to God we didn't mess up something.
Hang on.
I just... excuse
Okay,
me.
so then... Try... Oh, and you're, like, locked in. Like, there's no... Okay.
This might be a problem, guys.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking it up
So-
now. I'm looking up now so I can watch a playthrough of this footage.
Well, while you're doing that, I just had a realization. In that scenario, like, it wouldn't be, like, Tails that's having that, like, kaiju canker nightmare thing. Tails would probably be Double D going all, like, blah, 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 blah.
Yep, blah, blah, triple.
So
And it would be
so they
Knuckles that's having that entire nightmare.
Okay, so they definitely hit that switch, and then they definitely ride the thing afterwards. You know what? I do have one other idea.
What you got?
I think I know the other thing we may have to do.
What's
I
that?
think we have to, I think because we got out of that special zone, it reset the whole level. I think we need to flip all switches in the area.
All the switches?
Really?
And there's one at the start that would have been reset because we got out of a special zone, which reset the state of the level. That's my only thought.
When you put it that way, that would make sense, considering that, again, by this point, Tails and Knuckles would be long gone.
So that is my thought. Is that conveyor belt is okay? We're already at the start. So we just have to go down to the left, and there'll be the switch. That's my only thought. Is that the state of that conveyor belt is locked to have both switches been flipped. So
Oh, there.
now that's been flipped. Now let's go back and see if that's what it took. In fact, we'll actually be able,
Fingers crossed.
to see from here actually because we can look over at a bird's eye view at one point. Let's see. Not this way.
Man, what I could get for like
Hold on.
20 more rings.
When you get to the top of this, hill, James, stand still for a bit.
I see it. It's going the correct way.
Okay, so it was both switches locked. Okay, awesome.
Wow, that's news to me. I figured you just have to worry about one
That's what I
switch.
figured too, but I think it was literally just a programming thing of there was probably a check somewhere where I'm sure the developers were like, oh, there's no way they'd ever reach here without. There's no way they would make it here without that first switch being flipped, but they didn't take into consideration that the special stages reset everything.
Well, I'm gonna make this worth it, so...
Ooh.
Hey!
Supersonic!
Are we fast enough to go up hills?
Nope, we still gotta climb that shit manually, unfortunately.
Well, and I
at
love
us.
how, like, the blue flickies turn to gold flickies.
Wrong way, James. Wrong way, James. Oh, no, it's the right way. My bad. Now we get to ride in style.
The VIP access.
This is actually a problem. It's straining our rings. Oh, God. Also, on the lower right, we have super flickies.
Yeah, that's what I was pointing out.
Oh, sorry. Well,
Oh,
and then you
Huh,
flip that
that's
switch,
interesting.
and we outie. So there you go.
oh way!
Well, hey, we got to show off our obligatory, there's what Supersonic looks like. I don't think it's going to be all that useful in this next level.
That is, unless I'm able to find 50 rings.
Fingers
We'll have to wait and
crossed.
see.
But yeah, that was kind of a mess, wasn't it? But thankfully, we won't have to worry about that flicky business no more.
Hey, you did. You know, yeah, you did it, and I'm happy. Thank goodness.
Which does beg the question, how is Eggman able to have these other bad nicks operational without some sort of animal to support them?
Chaos drives?
My only guess is that, and I know in this game the justification really doesn't mean anything because all of the robots have been pretty dumb and pretty, slow, but my only guess is that without a consciousness, without an organic, heart or soul or whatever the hell you're going to call it, the robots wouldn't really be able to do much beyond just walking a couple places and tiptoeing and maybe doing very simple tasks. But but having the Flicky or Bird or whatever, the kangaroo from Sonic Adventure 1 that one time, having the animal inside them is what allows them to do and actually be a threat.
Wait, did I just see Tails up there?
Yeah,
Oh shit, he is here. Huh.
I had no idea where the hell he was in
Man.
the first stage.
Me neither. But you know what? Maybe Knuckles was taking first base, and then Tails took
Whoa.
second.
And-
Also, yes, we are literally climbing up a giant Eggman model.
I
Yeah.
will say that looks pretty flashy for this thing. I'm down for that.
I'm honestly convinced that they actually just up and used Eggman's base model and just enhanced it to gargantuan proportions and called it a robot.
Probably,
that's the Death Egg robot usually.
Would you say that's meant to be this game's version of the Death Egg robot?
That's what I figured.
It's close enough, I guess. Or maybe it's meant to be the world's largest Death Egg robot.
Yeah, like the ones from Forces that were massive. Look at all.
And you barely got to do much with when you stop to think about
They
it.
were just flat. Again, that was Force's problem. It was all flash and very little substance. Missions that are over in minutes. The fact that Sonic should not have been in prison for 6 months. Up the nose.
Up the nose I go!
I'm gonna need a bath after this.
Oh wow. And there you go. All right, let's do this. Panic Puppet.
All right,
or
fight time.
Penultimate boss. Here we go.
And despite the fact we'll have one more boss after this I'll argue is probably the hardest boss in the whole
Oh
game.
boy.
It's a 3-way fight with Dr. Eggman inside his inventions of the day.
A why three-way fight?
Because
You'll
there's,
see.
yeah, there's technically 3 phases. And you know
right.
what would have been really funny? Oh, hit the blue things on the side.
Oh yeah, I see. So that's that'll hopefully get rid of
You gotta
those
lure
arms.
him, let him try and stomp you, and then whack it.
Gotcha.
You
This
know
used
what?
to be very fucking awkward in the original game.
Yeah,
I bet.
I was about to say, you know what would be really amusing? Is if for this version, since we now have Supersonic, if they gave you the means to have exactly 50 rings throughout this fight so you can turn to Supersonic at one point.
That would be nice.
That would be very nice because I can only imagine then the final area they'll do something like that to justify you needing all the chaos symbols for it. And there we go. Next phase.
Round 1.
Oh, that was only round 1.
Round 2, he brings in laser guns, which shoot out flame
That
breath.
home in. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's gonna be annoying.
It's literally the flame trail from Volcano Valley.
Yep, but there's no way to cheese
But
this.
trust me, this isn't even the worst. Trust me, the worst is yet to come.
Babe, won't it be fun?
And again, at this point, so you've never actually beaten Director's Cut 100% yet, or with all.
I have not.
All right. Well,
I mean, I've beaten the original Genesis game before, but not the director's cut.
oh, here's hoping. I'm hoping this will.
I figured it wouldn't hurt to do it anyway, considering it's more or less the same game.
No, yeah, it's the same game with some much needed.
Oh, that was bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
With some much needed optimizations.
By the way, I think those are the only rings I'll have in this fight.
Okay, well, hold on to them as though your life does literally depend on them.
Hold on to them like you'd hold on to your butts.
Okay, nice.
Well,
the
I
fire
mean-
goes away. All right, right now.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looked like it was still a pretty predictable pattern.
Oh, never mind. There was still some more
What?
here. But also, this is the most awkward part of the fight because he brings out a whole bunch of little pebbles.
Cheats!
Oh boy.
Okay, and I'd say hold on to those rings on the right side unless you absolutely need them.
And you have to hit the arms while he's shooting.
Oh my gosh. Okay, there's one. Oh, this is actually gonna be a problem.
Is it even possible to get through this part of the fight without getting hit?
I mean, we're gonna have to try, but oh, that went away way too early.
Oh.
And don't jump too soon. Okay.
Excuse me for trying to set up the preemptive.
We'll be right back. Let's go! Alright, 5 rings.
5 rings in a dream, plus 6 more.
Alright, let's see what your Fruity Pebbles have got for us.
But you know what? I think I realize now what my folly is. I have to actually, hit the arm so that way he doesn't spew enough balls to literally get in the way.
Oh, okay, so beat him as fast as possible to give us less to work. Okay, yep, that's definitely the ticket. And don't jump in too soon.
And so few pebbles left to worry about.
Okay. One more.
Sorry, Eggman, but super fun bouncy balls are so 90s.
I actually thought, because I was thinking of that for some reason, I thought you were going to say, sorry, Eggman, but tricks are for kids.
I was about to say, just going off like the bouncy ball thing, it's like, are you kidding me? You're the epitome of 90s.
And your
There
point?
we go. Penultimate boss down. And because we have gotten all 7 Chaos Emeralds the now quote-unquote legitimate way, thanks to the director's cut. We fly out of there. But our work is not yet over.
Yep, because now we head on straight to the heavens with our emeralds in tow and get ourselves ready for the final fight.
Prepare to fight the final weapon.
If you didn't have all the Chaos Emeralds by this point, the game would have just ended right
Oh
there.
yeah, bad ending as it is. Yep. Act X.
Huh. That's a new one. That's a new one. But yeah, the final fight.
Alright.
It's really not that hard, but at the very least, keep yourself on your toes.
That thing looks a lot doofier when it's not in that cutscene.
Yeah, really.
Oh jeez. Okay, so you can get crushed. by
Basically,
the-
just avoid his attacks, and then he'll try to literally head rush us.
Let me just hit the head. Okay. Oh,
Like that.
and bomb.
There you go.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Also, I'm going to leave these rings alone right here, because basically with this fight, he's going to repeat... If you're trying to, get him in one fell swoop, he's going to repeat his tactics twice.
Oh, and so he runs around. So this arena we're on, we're actually going in a kind of a circle. We're going to be moving from platform to platform. We'll be back on that platform later.
Precisely.
Gotcha. All right. You got this. You got this.
Also, I must say, this is a very psychedelic
oh.
arena here, Eggman.
Oh god, he's going big arms on us. Honestly, in an instance like this arena is actually very useful having this grid to know exactly where we are.
Yeah.
And if you pay attention to the sound design,
Oh.
you'll know when he's about to strike with his hands.
Also, those are some. Also, yeah, props to them. Those are some nice classic Sega sound effects.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Most of the sound design was more or less reused from Sonic 3 and
A lot
Knuckles.
faster than I thought.
Ow!
Ow!
Rude.
Come on, Sonic, could you at least given me a hand?
I gave you 2.
Oh, I have a rocket pack, but it doesn't do what you think a rocket pack should do. Oh, jeez. What is that?
Hi there, ow!
Really?
My body tackle worked!
Oh, and that bite tackle, if you missed it, then you have to redo it. I will say, though, this is probably the easiest phase yet. Bam. Okay.
There we go.
More of this, please.
Now I want to say is when the point when everything goes back to the beginning.
Yeah,
Or not.
Not yet.
One
Looks like
more.
There's one more. Oh, where is he?
Oh, that's right. He's bringing back the happy fun time bouncy balls.
Why are these our most horrible?
Don't
Why are these our worst enemy?
Because they're so numerous and
There you
annoying, and unless you're playing them with them yourself, in which case it actually is kind of fun.
And there we go. And that's why you save those rings.
Now the pattern resets. In fact, now that I think about it, I think these are the only rings there are, so may as well just
Yeah.
grab them.
How many times do we only have to do this loop like twice, or?
Just twice.
Okay, all right. Then, yeah, I will say that being able to see this game from start to finish, just like with all the other games, this was still a really fun little adventure, I think.
Also, will say, before we started this thing, I figured we would get this only get this done in 2 or 3 sessions at the very least. No, we're actually able to get it on the one.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
were saying like it'd be like 2 or
honestly-
3, but like
When you're really focused on it, you can. It's honestly not a very long game at
the
all.
hardest part was just A, that boss, and B, just trying to figure out that one gene. Why can't I remember the metal stage? But you know, it's
Gene Gadget.
Gene Gadget, thank you. It was just that one bit, just because the special stage was, being a pain. But
Hard
otherwise,
to find.
yeah. But otherwise, yeah, no, just nice little, just a nice good full session. We're about to beat this
Also,
in just a little bit under 2 hours, depending on how our luck goes with this fight.
Also, it's a good thing that the walkways are basically like gated, so you don't have to worry about accidentally jumping off.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, thank God for that. Actually, if you were playing the Saturn version of Sonic 3D Blast, this entire place would be more industrial based than outright
Mystical.
flashy.
I guess it's the implications that we're somehow up in space, which again, the main thing I'm gonna dock this game for is okay, save any rings.
Oh no!
Oh, but there you go.
These 2 rings are gonna be very important to us in that final phase now. But that's gonna be the main thing I dock this game is that you require the Chaos Emeralds to get here, but there's no like actual supersonic requirements of this fight. I think my strategy, James, is get to the corner. Like, don't be in front of it because that's where the most balls are gonna be here. If you stay in this corner here, they very rarely bounce up here.
Right.
Huh. Son of a gun. You're right.
And
There you go.
there you go.
And that's it. That's the end of the game.
Well, drat.
Sonic got through the final fight.
Yay! We did it. James did it. Why am I taking credit for it? That was James with the woohoo, fly around. Look him go.
Hey, you helped me find some of those special stages. And that being said, we're outie.
Oh, we were underground the whole time. Oh no, we were using the rings because of the flickies.
And so,
Thank you, Sonic. You saved us from Robotnik. We are grateful for your efforts.
I just did what I wanted to do. Don't be messing with my friends. See ya! And he just jumps right off the cliff and into the water.
Do you think we should have told him that we could have flown him back home?
Nah, just smile and wave, Chubby. Smile and wave.
Silent wave. I'm so glad you got where I was going in. The secret level
The
select
secret
option.
level select option.
Level
Jinx.
select.
Oh, that must
Ooh.
allow. That must give us the option to maybe on a new game even select any level we want. We'll check out the main menu maybe. But there we go.
I mean, if that's the case, then booyah. I mean, I kind of wish I knew about that sooner.
So yeah, James, what did you think of going through this game?
I mean, I do share a similar sentiment to everyone else in that 3D Blast is definitely not one of the stronger Sonic games out there, but I'll definitely say that, especially with the Director's Cut, it definitely makes it a little bit more of a comfortable experience.
Yeah.
Even if you do have to go the extra mile just to get all the Chaos Emeralds this time.
Yeah.
And also we'll say it doesn't feel as much of a headache to play as, playing the original, because again, those controls were definitely not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, no, the fine tuning on Sonic's like turning and speed definitely looked a lot nicer here. What about you? What did you think?
I still like 3D Blast just fine, even though I will agree that it probably is not like a game I would really recommend to a lot of Sonic fans or people that are like wanting to get into Sonic. I have my fun with it, and there are bits of it that I do like now. Like, I still find like the aesthetics of the game are still pretty charming in their own right, like the designs and especially the music. But honestly, yeah, I feel like my opinions aren't really that different from what James said. And as far as this director's cut, I appreciate the notion behind it, and I do appreciate some of like the changes that Mr. Byrne implemented into it. I do feel like there are one or two changes that feel like probably could have either been rethought or just felt a bit unnecessary.
I mean, there is also the matter of fact, and we noticed this is with Panic Puppet here, like that whole thing with Act 1 and the conveyor belts. I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt that was kind of a case of bad, not so much bad, but it's just an oversight from the developer, because you do need to flick both of those switches to actually beat the line.
Right. Mm-hmm. And again, that was just an oversight. A patch could easily fix that, but hang on. Let's go. Hang on. Actually, do a quick game and go back to the. Or are you doing the time challenge?
Oh, and look, you don't have to worry about flickies.
Nope. Just get.
Nope. You just gotta get to the end with it in time.
Is there any way to? I assume does every ring give you a time bonus?
I don't think they do.
It has to. Like, there's like 10 seconds left.
Yeah, you literally gotta haul ass in order to actually reach the
And
end.
the 5 seconds counts towards the. Oh, it's right
Oh,
there.
there it is.
Oh,
Wow! Time
Dun,
over.
dun, dun. I was gonna say real quick, can we go to that main menu and see if maybe we can see that level select thing I was talking about? Let's see. From here. Aha! Select level at the very bottom.
Oh, there it is.
And this allows us to, just like your classic Sonic thing, lets you pick any stage you want.
Just like that.
Yep, there we go.
Now let's give Tails a chance and actually try on his terms.
Yep.
So while he focuses on that, I don't know if I ever got your opinion on Logan. What are your favorite pizza toppings again?
Oh well, it has to be bacon, has to be meat lovers. Bell peppers.
Man of culture.
Bell peppers aren't too bad. Like, but they have to be roasted. Like, I think like the roasted red peppers aren't too bad, but I'm usually not one for like spicy stuff. Otherwise, as far as my thoughts on the game, it was really fun getting to see it fully all the way done. I had never actually beaten the game 100%, not even on the PC version, for various reasons that this director's cut does fortunately fix. So you know what? A for effort, we did it. Just about 2 hours. Woo!
And that's that. That all said and done, ladies and gentlemen. Aside from like one or two other exceptions, we're more or less done with Genesis Sonic stuff.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
And with that all said and done, we'll see you all next time.
Take care, everybody.
Chili dog pizza.
Chili dogs!